Hi and welcome to Marvel DVD and Blu-ray Limited Edition Collector's Versions and Variants. We'll be having a look at X-Men Origins Wolverine today. So this is the standard UK release of Wolverine. I'll just call it Wolverine rather than X-Men Origins. Now this one was actually from play.com. When it was advertised as having a special disc, a second disc, which wasn't available anywhere else. However, any other versions I saw all had second discs, so I don't know if that was just some bad advertising by play.com or what, and to be quite honest with you. It doesn't say anything really on here that it's a particular retailer exclusive or whatever, so that one, I don't know. So to be quite honest, I'll look at this one just as a standard release. Now here in the UK, we have a retailer called H&V, and they had an exclusive sleeve, which is this one right here. Now, as you can see, again, the two discs. Play.com, I'm looking at you. I've got to say, I'm not a huge fan of this actual cover. I think it's really just a poor sort of mock-up, to be quite honest with you. But, you know, it's a bit different, so there you go. So that's the variant retailer sleeve of Wolverine. Next up, we have a Australian release. Now, I'm not sure how well this is going to show up on the camera, but this is actually a lenticular sleeve. So... again, just the standard release, but obviously the version being slightly different because of the lenticular sleeve. But it's not one of those ones that makes this particularly good graphics. There you go, it's probably a bit better. Probably one of the best releases I've seen is this one here, which is a Dutch release, which is the extended version of the film, and this is a limited cine edition. So this is quite nice. Obviously, first of all, you've got the lenticular sleeve in there, and it's obviously quite a decent changing picture there. But what you've also got in this, obviously, you've got the double disc, you've got the film itself, you have a booklet, and you have a film cell. So I quite like that. I think it's pretty good. Now, I'll go on to say there are a few versions of this that I don't have. So if you stay to the end of the video, I'll try and put some images up of the versions that I don't have. So make sure you stay to the end. So next up we have a re-release on, this is a Blu-ray steelbook, and this is a play.com exclusive. So they re-released this after the first batch, obviously. So quite a nice looking steelbook on there. And then we have the initial steelbook, which was a German version. Now you can actually get a Greek DVD steelbook with the same picture as this, but where it's the same sort of image, I'm kind of less fussed about getting it, if I'm quite honest. So that being the German steelbook. Now, possibly my favourite item on Wolverine is this. Now it's not a steelbook; it is a tin, a metal tin. And inside, you open it up, and obviously you've got the version in here, just the standard DVD version. Now, as far as I know, this is actually a Danish release, so you don't really see a hell of a lot from the Danes, but this one's quite nice, quite big. If you look at it compared to, say, your standard DVD box, obviously it's a little bit bigger. And then finally, for the versions that I've got, you have this Blu-ray box set with a kind of a mini statue of Wolverine and Sabretooth fighting. And again, this is a Dutch release. I have to say, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see these figures, but I don't think the figures are all that fantastic, if I'm completely honest. I certainly can't imagine anyone thinking, oh yeah, I'll have these fantastic figures on my shelf, because they're a bit rubbish, to be quite honest with you. There is another, I believe, an American version with a far better statue that I don't actually have, and as I say, I'll try and put an image on the back of the video for you. Anyway, that's the versions I have of X-Men Origins Wolverine. What did you think? Are there any versions that you haven't seen either in the video or the pictures at the end? Leave me a comment, and I look forward to seeing you next time.